wide of Hamilton for Hall.
Smith's just about got the lead, but they're side by side. They go through the middle of the Nelson market. It's the fire that goes back through that run down quite a little bit on the exit down to they go on the small one out to get back to the side. They've had several changes of lead already on this
side by side through that part of the it is back ahead. Given as they come up to the end of this first lap, it is just Charles Hall who leads from Josh Smith. Josh Smith barreling up the inside, looking towards the corner. In he goes at Riches, but it is still Hall who leads. Hall from Smith, Preen Stables, Joe Stables that is, Ash Hicklin is 5th, and Scott Mittel is in 6th place at this point. Joe Locke is in 7th, and in Chittenden 8th. Powell 9th, Tony Barwell in 10th place.
Yes, of course, the significance of this battle for the lead, which is still going on, and side by side now into Palmer, the left-hander, as they will come briefly back into our view. It is still Hall that is ahead, just from Josh Smith, but they came to blows really on the first lap of the first race at Alton Park, these two, which resulted in Charles Hall in his Radical at that time going off into the barriers quite heavily on the approach to Cascades. They're still side by side all the way around the left-hand heaven at Agostini. One of them in the background, Ash Hicklin from 5th place, number 16, has gone off there at Agostini and is now trying to find a way to rejoin the circuit.
Through again at Hamilton. Hamilton a change of lead, and it is Josh Smith who goes through, but is he going to run a little wide? He has to, but he's got the power on there, and he's made his escape going out towards the Bentley Straight. He'll be back into our sight in a moment. We'll get them at the end of the straight into Brundle and Nelson. But we've got the car off at Agostini in the interim. Kicking up far.
Grayson, I think.
Grayson, I think, yes. And yeah, it's a decent lead now.
Heading then towards for the second time in 18 minutes before that race in.
Decipher it. Here they come.
Over the line they go.
Now we can, 2 seconds. Has dropped down the order with that moment, but it's Mittel now in 5th place. Joe Locke is in 6th, and in Chittenden from row 6 of the grid, who is up into 7th place, so 11th to 7th in the first couple of laps, and Will Powell ahead of Hicklin and Michael Chen. Michael Chen moving up from 13th into 10th place.
Yes, as I say, it's Smith, Hall and Locke in contention for the Class A Championship. Joe Stables having already wrapped up the overall and the Class B title. Clearly, as things stand at the moment, things playing into the hands of Josh Smith, who's been a multiple champion in other categories. He's a former Castle 2 Sports GT champion and a 3-time PRSC OSS champion as well. So he's got a lot of championship winning pedigree in that car.
Came into that racing through Father Darcy, didn't he? And they worked together, had a couple of radicals they were running, and all has evolved really nicely for him in recent years.
And Josh made his debut racing with 750 motor as a 16-year-old in RGB.
Sailing away at the moment, set the scene on the R6 again kicked off his racing career with the very successfully. But Smith is going away from 77 all. 2 Preen is still third. On your 6 is Joe Stable. And in 6th place is Joe Locke, who's not making any real progress.
Just looking at the lap time, though, Josh Smith has a 2:13.65, which is 27 cats off the record. So 6 seconds faster than he went to qualify before he now
We're going to get about 8 laps plus the lap. It's about 9 lap race at this rate of progress. Hickman is making a little bit of ground up again. Get on the check.
Yes, Class B at the moment being led by number 2, Chris Preen. Will Powell, number 78, is the second Class B car, and third at the moment in Class B is Chitterton, 48, in 8th place overall.
Chitterton also does 2000, doesn't he, with quite a late model Lola, so he's getting quite a bit of racing in this season. 3 laps in, leader lapping about 3 seconds quicker than his 5.2 seconds.
I've just had notification that the flag that we saw out a lap or 2 ago has been everyone's done this flag here, but it's not having its ground game since then, so
quite lonely races for these guys. It means they're out of the spray. Joe Stables is next. Scott Mattel, his car sounds quite different to those ahead of him. Steams through, ahead of the green car for Joe Locke, number 8. Got the Andy Chittenden car, I think, is behind. We do have another car that's being put in manually into our timing system.
Class B is for production motorcycle engines, both 15 to 16, and Class C is for engines, production engines up to 1100cc. So basically, the engine, the Mattel car is a 1000cc superbike engine.
Yes, it's giving away a lot of capacity, but certainly in the dry, it's more than made up for that with a very interesting design. Rather.
Yeah, it's had 5 wins this season. Scott Mattel overall and 10 Class wins. So it's never about the Class C.
We're trying to put that small engine car that they made themselves, him and his father, in their garage back in Southampton, and trying to make it an outright winner. Josh Smith had broken that engine failure in the first of the 3 races. Crowd is again a couple of seconds slower. So the gap has gone out again, 7.5 seconds.
Just looking there, there's a black and white driving standards flag for 2 drivers there, cars 12 and 15, so that was well, 15 certainly was Robert Rees. I'm not sure we had a 12. Oh yes, Andrew Lowe, I beg your pardon.
Yeah.
An addition to the programme, number 12, Andrew Lowe, and 15, Robert Rees getting driving standards straight that time through.
Yes, there's 3 additions to May. Three, and they were the additions, but you're probably not keeping your programs up to date at the moment anyway, because it's rotting out there, isn't it? Smith, best lap at 2:12.9, best lap in practice is best lap 2:19.
What's the better battle? 11 between number 9, Julian Griffiths, and number 17, Miles Drew. That's a big line. Second fastest.
Yeah, where's the 95 car, Richard Stable?
This question. Showing in 23rd place. Yeah, there was some miscellaneous spinners, I think, in the early. That's where I could see yellow flags, but not necessarily the cars that got off. But so probably it was Stables that was one of those. Richard Stables, who's the champion. Line now in 4th position. Yes, he's just coming up towards now at where is his Joe Stable, 98. Not too far behind Chris Preen, actually. I think he's closed that gap this time, so let's have a look at that.
Yeah, it's not a battle as yet. I think it will be within a lap or so, and Joe Stables getting quite confident now in the number 98, runs in 4th. Mattel and Locke continue to be 5th and 6th. We haven't really had any changes up front. We might better get that. Next couple come through, and that's Ash Hicklin then up into 7th place at the expense of Will Powell. So there is a change within the top 10. We've got 48 and Chittenden. They're pretty close together. Hicklin, who has come on strong this season, and some good races, Podia and Silverstone in the summer event. Unfortunately, the club lost its June Silverstone date, so some races have been rescheduled today. But it's very easy to spin. And this is, look at that, Josh Smith side past one of the slower cars, and the speed differential was quite something at the end.
Yeah, so Josh was just going past the speed now, and in the number 11 that he lapped there was number 26, which is Mark Boots, who's using pretty quick in his own right. So he's lapped everyone up to including 17th position already, with still 2 minutes plus 1 lap left to go. So realistically, probably 2 laps left to go.
Yeah.
So Gagley into Rich's corner that time. Now got a change, haven't we? Because Joe Stables has got ahead of Chris Preen, and I know that has the Charles Hall car actually come through. That we know it's not got a transponder, but it's now. I didn't see whether it actually came through or not, to be honest with you.
It had, but
I'll now have a look out of the window.
But otherwise, just under the radar car, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a stealth livery, isn't it?
Stealth bomber.
Yeah, so I'll keep an eye out of the window for that one.
Yes, no transponder has reappeared 10 seconds behind.
Yes, Canal 6 on the way out of Agostini.
Yeah.
So.
The Stables is now third, with Joe Stables champion from Class B and overall, but driving his father's Class A car at the end of the season. And he is now half a second or so ahead of Chris Preed. Remains in 5th place. Joe Locke is still in 6th as well.
Griffiths goes across the line again, still there in 11th place, number 9. Half a minute behind the car in front of him, and then he's got Miles Drew behind him, who that time takes a couple of seconds out of him, but the gap between those two still 8 seconds. So probably just about, that by Josh coming up to the line now. Well, we're going to get the last lap forward. We're not that quite to the 18 minute mark, so we're going to get the last lap forward going out to the line. Bang on 18 minutes, I reckon, to say.
Yeah,
well past.
He's through, and I didn't see a board go out for him, so we're going to get this lap and and is pulling off by the Scott Brown scrutineering bay, and that's meant that 98 Joe Stables is going to come up into 2nd place, and in 3rd place Chris Preed under pressure now from Scott Mittel, and that is closing up to a gaggle of cars there, and Mittel now on the underneath the wing of Chris Preed. Another car rejoining at Agostini. It's just getting very greasy now, isn't it? Because the times haven't gone down materially.
No, still the best lap of 2:12.12 from Josh Smith, which was a few laps ago now. Just looking to see that battle for 3rd then, as it now is, between Chris Preed and Scott Mittel come through, and that's got back marks in the way. There's still Preed there. Back marks side by side just ahead of them, which I don't think has helped. Preed now gets past one of them. Mittel gets past one of them as well through Agostini.
Now Hamilton, what happens there?
They both come through, still in the same order, don't they?
Together, and look at that, Mittel's now back under the wing of Chris Preed. Looks up the inside. Is there room? Is there grip? They are still very, very close together. We'll see when they come out onto the main straight whether that's going to change.
Doesn't look like it just yet, does it? No, they can make their way down. And he gets the checkered flag, so they do show the checkered flag there. Josh Smith takes the victory then, quite undoubtedly. Yes, but just looking at the end of the mental strength then for that 3rd position, fighting to still Chris Preed just ahead of Scott Mittel as the main. Now, they have Joe Stables through 2nd.
Yeah, absolutely right. And they're absolutely together, and it's now or never really for Scott Mittel. He's going to rest 2nd place. Probably won't do it in the drag race coming out of the corner, as he can get a bit of help from a slipstream. There's a lot more car to push through the air. And here they come, and it's an attempt, and up the inside, and they're together over the line, absolutely side by side. And at the moment, we've got Preed from Mittel by 100th of a second for 3rd place. Stables confirmed in 2nd in the 98 car, but that was impressive because Scott Mittel came through a gap which he kind of engineered, and it was barely a car's width. Fortunately, the Mittel car is very narrow by comparison with the